Hello, and welcome to our webinar on gaining control of critical documents and driving process efficiency. Hi, I'm Pierre Cahorn, a Senior Solutions Consultant here at OpenText, and today I'll be joined by Doug Stewart, Senior Director of Solutions Consulting. Doug and I want to share with you how any organization can quickly and efficiently organize content across departments and even the enterprise. First, I'll take you through an overview of problems some organizations face in a real-world use case. And this will lead us into a demonstration of the solution that they put in place. Following the demonstration, Doug's going to lead us in a short Q&A style interview about the solution. And please note that you can learn more by contacting igc_sales@opentext.com. With that, let's move on to the overview. Most businesses today are aware that moving to digitization of their content will increase the efficacy of their business. However, in some cases, the digitization project can seem like a mountain to climb. And this is where we were at Innovate, because we had a plethora of electronic documents scattered across local drives and shares. And because we were using email to collaborate on critical documents, we sometimes lost track of them, leaving key individuals isolated from key information. The documents were at risk of being compromised because key processes relied on email, and we were so embedded in the way we were used to doing things, it was hard to see any other real way. Although we thought we had a handle on our documents and processes, we couldn't help but feeling at times frustrated and disorganized. So what was the result? It was basically where we had difficulty to track where a document was when approval was required. We were unable to easily locate and retrieve the latest version of documents. And because they were living in email, critical documents were less secure. And ultimately, this led to increased costs, time, and risk on our critical documents. So we decided that we needed to move beyond tracking our documents in Excel and approvals via email. So we implemented a document-centric workflow solution that offered up secure central repository for our project documents with the ability to process document approvals. And we decided to take a departmental approach and started with our project documents with the intent to expand this to other collections for other departments. With this approach, we can introduce improvements to our document processes as we continue to grow with the solution. Let me show you what we did. Okay, so I'm Jordan, a project manager here at Innovate, and I have a couple of documents that I need to find in the system here. So logging into our document-centric workflow solution, I'm going to search for my documents, and I notice I returned a couple of results here. So I want to easily sort and group these. So I'm just going to drag the column header up here, and we'll do that project code and then the project stage. And I can see here that I've got my documents ordered by these two headings. And I also noticed as I was logging in here that I also had some items that were pending some action. So I see that there's a doc review required for 4 documents. So let's go in and take a look. And I see that there is the facility design and transformation project. So I'll click on that, and in the index information here, I see that that's a SOW. Oh, and so let's take a look. It looks like Tanya, my technical consultant, just finished putting this together, and I'm going to go in and review. She's highlighted a section here. You know what? I'm going to add a note for her so that she knows what she needs to do here. So let's add that note in here. Add site inspection, and click OK. All right, so let's save that and we'll forward this on. So with that in here, we're going to just change this to requires further review and click send on, and that's going to move it on to Tanya. Okay, so I'm Tanya, a technical consultant here at Innovate, and I just received a notification that I need to review a document that's been sent on by my project manager, Jordan. So I'll just click on the document here in my work list, and you can see here that I've got the information, and I go, oh yes, that was that SOW I sent there, so let's take a look at that. Now, I can see here that he's marked up that document, so let's go take a look and see what he's mentioned in here. And I see that there's a note that I need to add that site inspection information. With that, I'm going to go ahead and make those changes, and I'll forward that back to Jordan so he can do his final approval. I just showed you how Jordan and Tanya took advantage of the new document-centric workflow solution at Innovate. Innovate has been able to improve their business processes by consolidating electronic documents from local drives and shares into the central document repository. And because the repository is accessible from anywhere, we're now able to efficiently collaborate on critical documents, sharing key information across the organization. The documents are no longer at risk of being compromised because key processes are now embedded in our document-centric workflow solution. We've been able to demonstrate improvements upon business processes, which has opened up discussions to expand the solution to other uses across the organization. We are now confident that we have control of our documents and processes. We can now efficiently process documents when approval is required, easily locate and retrieve the latest versions of our documents, and ensure critical documents are secure. Ultimately, this has led to reducing costs, time, and risk managing critical documents.
Well, hey, Pierre, excellent overview of DCW and a really good demonstration. And we do have some questions, so let's just jump right into those. So first off, how would you define, how would you concisely phrase, what is a doc-centric workflow or DCW?
Well, I'm going to start off. It's a solution that basically combines secure document storage and retrieval, and with the process automation in which those documents are involved.
Excellent. And can you elaborate a little more on the workflow piece?
Well, the key is automation, and automation of those processes, manual tasks, and automated system tasks that those documents need to be involved in.
Okay, good. And how about delivery options? How do I start using DCW?
Well, you can take advantage of our subscription model, which is hosted on the OpenText Cloud Network managed by OpenText, or you can also deploy within your own network one of two ways, which is either the on-premise solution, which is hosted within your own environment, or your own hosted cloud.
Got it. And then speaking of deployment, how quickly can I deploy doc-centric workflow?
Well, it supports rapid deployment. So with DCW, you can be up and running within hours. And what's great is that you can easily configure an application within minutes and start using it immediately.
Okay, great. And just some feature functionality. Does a doc-centric workflow include retention management?
Yeah, it basically you want to manage your document lifecycle, and with DCW, you have the ability to identify key individuals to manage those retention policies and legal holds.
Got it. And a related question, does it allow me to protect sensitive and private information?
Absolutely. So we support within it document level security as well as role-based security, along with the ability to even within the document apply redactions to protect that sensitive content.
Well, excellent. Well, and I know it kind of comes ready to run out of the box, but also how customizable is this solution?
Well, you get a fully fleshed out Smart UI out of the box, which is built using the OpenText Modern User Interface standard. And the great thing is with the Smart UI, it allows you to take advantage of the REST API. And with the REST API, you can build your own UI and customize it as you see fit.
Got it. And kind of another related question to that one is how easy is it then to integrate with other systems to make it a little more extensible?
Well, with DCW, it includes the REST API, as I mentioned, but we also have SOAP and COM APIs for both document and the workflow management, I should say. And you can build robust workflow work steps, which integrate with other systems, or build your own UI that integrates into your systems as well. And with this, you can access information on that modern REST API at developer.opentext.com.
Okay, great. And just to wrap it up with if one of our customers is interested in the product, how would you suggest that they get started with it?
Well, you may already have access to the ebook, but we also have an ebook available which you can access. And you know what, I would just stress that, come and talk to us. If you want to learn more, we're here and we'd love to talk to you.
Well, excellent. Well, thanks for your time, Pierre. Once again, great overview and demonstration.
Yeah, thank you, Doug. And I really appreciate being able to do this today.
Great, thanks.
I hope you enjoyed today's session on document-centric workflow. If you want to learn more, reach out to IGC_sales@opentext.com to discuss potential next steps. Thanks again and have a great day.